What's going on, Pistons fans, man? Listen, how do we say it, Willie?
No big problem.
Valanciunas whooped our ass tonight, man. We whooped the hook shotted us to death. Man, from end to end, hook shotted us to death. Exactly like we expected. We was talking about it at the beginning of the game, man.
You got no bigs, you got a big problem. And that's what it showed tonight.
Man, we went back to the old days, right? Remember life without a big? We missing Durant right now, man. So, man, like I said, it's nothing unexpected. We got our behinds whooped, man. And that's what you expect to happen when you out there with a bunch of guards and wings trying to guard Valanciunas.
Right.
So, man, that's that, man. We just gonna get ready to head home, try to enjoy the rest of our night. I'll get with y'all in the car. Peace. All right, y'all. So I'm back in the car on the way home. I don't even feel like waiting to get home. Bruh. We got absolutely, I mean, man, just destroyed in the paint. Destroyed in the paint, man. And it gave those guys the opportunity to hit shots from the outside. It opened up things for those guards and wing players. Valanciunas just killed us tonight, man. One man wrecking machine. Not only his scoring, but what he opened up and provided, because we had to give so much attention to him. Absolutely sucked. Absolutely sucked to watch, man, because you know if we had Durant and Stewart, not even half of this would be happening. So that absolutely sucks. It sucks, man, to go back to, you know, where we were, not having that big out there on the floor available, man. So Isaiah Stewart went through shoot around today, and you know the medical staff didn't really like what they saw. You know, felt like he didn't have his normal strength out there when it comes to his shoulder, so they pulled it back and they held him out. And yeah, we suffered big time. You know, Nerlens Noel is not a guy that's strong enough to deal with somebody that's like, you know, Valanciunas. So, you know, played well against Minnesota, but, you know, tonight his matchup was a little bit tougher. Whole lot tougher. So, yeah. You look at, you know, basically what we've seen today. Killian tonight, man, played a hell of a game. I'm not even going there about Dwayne Casey and his decision-making. Held Killian out the whole fourth quarter. I wasn't the only one that was in the crowd, you know, out there at the game that was pissed about it. A lot of people gave their opinions about it. So I'm gonna leave it there. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of talking about it. You know, I'm tired. Nothing's happening. I'm tired of getting myself upset with this man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, decided to hold Killian out the whole fourth quarter and literally put him in with a minute or something left, I believe. And what did he do when he get in? Knock down another shot. Just Dwayne Casey, you are something else, man. Ivy had a rough night. You know, he definitely had a rough night. He definitely had a rookie night tonight, where it was tough for majority of the game. Got himself going. I liked what I saw with Killian and Ivy out there. They started to get a surge going together. The behind-the-back pass and the layup, and then Ive with the dunk. That was big time for him because it kind of got him going. Even though he hit that and one and the ref snatched it away right live in front of us, we've seen it in real time. That should have been an and one situation, but y'all already know what it is, right? It's Detroit versus everybody, right? So it is what it is, man. But, you know, Ive is a rook, and he's going to have those moments out there where, you know, it's a learning experience for him. So that's what the season is for, right? So, yeah, Bojan was shooting the hell out of the basketball today. Definitely shooting the hell out the basketball today. And Sadiq Bey was definitely getting to the free throw line today. Man, he lived there today. So, you know, like I said, watching the game live is totally different. It's totally different. You get to see in real speed, you know, what things are looking like out there. So, definitely love the effort that we got defensively in that second half. They decided to hunker down on defense, and they gave it the best they could. But we just was outmatched. We was outmatched. It just wasn't enough, and that's unfortunate. That's definitely unfortunate, man, for the young fellas, man. It's it's a bummer because they definitely was giving it. Livers was doing an excellent job guarding on the perimeter out there. Him and Knox, like I said, man, those guys, having those two guys, that is definitely something that we need on our bench. We need that punch defensively and to knock down those shots, man, when they're available in the corner. So you have basically a carbon copy of two type of the same players. You know what I'm saying? So one's just a little bit leftier than the other. But to have those two guys available for us is big time. Like I said, we all know what the situation is, man. We just haven't been healthy this season. We missing our number one guy in Cade Cunningham. And it's frustrating as a fan to watch. But this is where the real fans stick at it. This is where I've been over the last 8 years. Giving y'all content through the dark times. Through the dark times. I'm not going to sit here and turn my back on my squad because we going through it right now. This was a development season. It turned to even less than that simply because of injuries, man. And it's a bummer. So I get it. It's frustrating as a fan. I understand it 100%. But we still going to get where we need to go. Cade come back next season healthy. Everybody come back next season healthy. Hopefully, God will it. New acquisitions to the team. The roster may look either a little different or a lot different. So we'll see what Troy Weaver has in store. We got the trade deadline. And then we got after the season. Obviously, we got the draft. We got free agency. So definitely going to look a lot different, most likely. A lot of those old heads most likely finally will be off this team. The Magruders, the Corey Josephs, taking up those roster spots. Those guys probably be off the roster. So none of the guys that we have right now demand a lot of money. So we're going to be just fine. We're going to be just fine next season. So, like I said, it's kind of early to be talking about next season, right? But we all know what this is. We know what this is. So it's no reason to sit here and act like we don't. It's part of the reason why I don't get super upset, because I already knew this wasn't the season where we was going out to win. Our objective was to compete. And that's what I get frustrated about. And mostly it's not because of what we're doing offensively, it's what we're doing defensively. I feel like we don't compete enough defensively. We get so comfortable when guys got a hot hand like Bojan or whoever it may be. We get comfortable with that, and we don't want to play no damn defense, man. That's the frustrating part. Like I said, we can put up 120, 125, but if you're giving up 140, 145, what's the point? What's the point? You got to play some D, man, consistently. And Dwayne Casey came out in the beginning of the season, said that he wanted to be one of the top defensive teams, and we are far from it. Far from it. That is the frustration for me this season. Everything else, it is what it is. I can't say it enough. It's development season, so I just want to see these guys develop. We're witnessing guys like Killian developing right in front of us. Durant getting thrown out there in the fire. None of us expected him to play as well as he has. So, like I said, you're looking for that development with these guys. But defensively, man, we just got to do better on a more consistent basis. We've seen it tonight. You saw two halves. First half, the defense wasn't there. Second half, it was there. So we got to lock in defensively. But yeah, I've been rambling on too much, man. Go ahead and get myself on home. Y'all go ahead and enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. We queue it up again next game, Sunday. It's looking like I may end up going to the game Sunday. We'll see. But if I do, of course, I'll be covering it for you guys. So, yeah, this is just an instant reaction to the game. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.